Hi everyone, today I've got the day off from work, yay! So I'm going to be doing a big shop. This is going to include all my cleaning supplies, washing stuff, food, and probably some non-essentials too. So I thought it'd be a good way for you to see how a realist and a minimalist shop. I've come to my local retail park. It's got a Home Bargains, an Asda, B&M, and then we're going to go to Tesco, and then we're going to end up at Lidl for meat and frozen bits and bobs. So come along with me.
Measures. Please help yourself to the sanitizer and wipes provided at the entrance for your hands, shopping baskets and trolleys. We'd also like to thank you for wearing a face covering.
Right, okay. Whew. Hello. I have done Home Bargains, I've done Asda and Poundland, I think it is. And there is B&M still to go here, but I don't think I need anything from B&M, so I might just give it a swerve, to be honest. I think that is a tip, a minimalist tip when you're shopping. If there's a shop that you're like, oh, I could go in there, but do I actually need anything from there? Just avoid it, to be honest. It's the best way to not spend any money there. And yeah, although I do like having a wander around there, I don't need to today. So I've bought lots. I've gone a bit overboard, to be honest, with food and stuff, because we were completely out of food. We have nothing in the cupboards, we have nothing in the fridge except for my birthday cake, which is wrapped up in bits of tinfoil. I think we've got 15 pieces of cake to eat, so that's something. But yeah, we've got all the food still to get, so I'm gonna go to Lidl and pick up actual food bits now, where instead of cupboard stuff. Home Bargains is really good for cupboard stuff. Asda's really good for hygiene essentials, so toothpaste, and it's dead cheap for toothpaste. It's cheaper than Home Bargains. Shampoo and stuff, things like that. And then I actually went in Poundland to get some leggings because they have really good leggings, and I also needed a car scraper, and obviously they're just £1 there. So I'm done here. I'm gonna go to Lidl now and see how much more I spend today. See you in a bit. Hello. So I have just got, well, no, I've not just got home. I got home, we ate our McDonald's, we sat on the sofa for a bit, we watched Interior Design Masters with Alan Carr, and now I've just got the shopping out to show you what I've got, and there's a lot. So what I want you to bear in mind is we were out of everything. The cupboards are bare, except for some tins, but I actually need a new tin opener, so we couldn't get into them even if we tried. So we have loads of snacks for my partner to take for his lunches. We have some cupboard food stuffs, and we also have just down here the actual stuff that we'll be eating this week, the main veg and meats and stuff like that. So I've kind of divided it up, and I'll just go through it now. So I'm going to start with everything that I got for our lunches, our dinners for this week specifically, and things that we really needed. So we'll start at this end, and we'll start with the meats. We've got a couple of meats in the freezer still. We've got some chicken legs, so what I decided to do was get some chicken thighs, because they're really nice. They're a bit extra fatty, and they have a richer flavour. But we'll put all of this in the freezer, to be honest, and just get it out as and when we need it. And then I also got some chicken breast as well. Again, they'll just be going in the freezer. There's like, we probably would use 2 in a meal, like 1 breast each. And then for this, we'd probably use half of that pack for 1 meal. So we'll just take it out as and when we need it. So that's that. And then we've also got some sausages that I'll pop in the freezer for an easy meal. And some ham for my partner's lunches, because he takes a sandwich every day and he likes this ham. So that's the meat. Then we're going to go on to the rest of it. Veg wise, we've got carrots. My partner's a bit fussy, so we don't have like a wide selection of veg. It's kind of what I can hide in the meals. So I chop stuff up really small, so I'm well prepared for having kids. So we've got carrots, we've got green beans, because he actually does like green beans. We've got a courgette, because I can chop that up really small and he doesn't like know the texture. We've got some red onions. I much prefer cooking with red onions because they're they don't make you cry as much and they have like a sweeter flavour. Broccoli, again, chop that up really small. Then we've got peppers. We've got 1 of each colour. We both really like peppers, so I don't need to chop these up too small. We have them basically with every meal, a pepper, because it's just so easy to do. Then we've got some dairy, so we've got some custard. I just saw that and I really fancied some custard because we've got loads of cake left, so we just went for the ambrosia. We've got some semi-skimmed milk. We've still got some in the fridge, but we go through it quite fast. Then we've also got some mozzarella balls. These are really good for chopping up and adding to, or ripping up and adding to pasta dishes. So I've got a couple of those. They kind of elevate a meal, and they're probably like 50p each, so they're really good. Some just bog standard cheese, we like a mature cheddar. For a bit of kick, we've got a garlic bread. Last week it was something that I felt our dinners were missing, so we've got that, just like the bargain one. We have some wraps because I want to make fajitas one night this week. We have a pie, just a really easy meal. If we're kind of in and out one night, I could just pop it in and not worry about it. We've got some cat food, and this is not the normal one we get. This is the kind of lower brand than the one we normally get, but it's really hard to get cat food in Lidl at the minute, and I have no idea why. But this one I know won't upset the tummies, so we've gone for that. We have some apple juice. This always gets drunk really fast in this house. Probably should have got 2 of these. Some fake shreddies, because they're literally like 70p instead of £2. They taste exactly the same. We've got some kitchen foil. Just, you know, gotta get your kitchen foil. We've run out completely of kitchen foil, so we really needed that. And then these protein bars are for my partner this week for his lunches. We've got protein oat bites and peanut and chocolate with protein crispies, and we've tried these ones before, liked them, so thought we'd try these as well. I just thought I'd treat him, you know. They were less than £1 each, and protein bars can be really expensive, so I thought if we tried them, then he can see if he likes them and go from there. These have got 10 grams of protein in, which is pretty good for 1 bar. So, and these were from Home Bargains. So yeah, so that's that. We'll now move on to kind of cupboard stuffs. Okay, and go. So this is all the cupboard stuffs that we had run out of that we need. We've got some kind of hygiene products here. And also I just noticed that the pastries had snuck into here. They're not a cupboard stuff, but yeah, that was definitely an impulse purchase. But I didn't realise it was 3:30 and I hadn't eaten anything today, so they were definitely needed. So we'll start on the back row over here. We have some conchigli. pasta, the shells basically, and we also have some penne pasta. My partner likes this one best, I like this one best. I mix them up every meal just so everyone's happy. We always run out of pasta, so that's why I buy like 2 at once. We have some packet pilau rice. I do cook our own rice, like from dried, but with the pilau rice, it just has like an extra flavour that I don't really know how to make, so I just get a couple of those. We use one between us in a meal, and they're like 30p each or something silly like that. So then here we have some passata. Usually I just get chopped tomatoes in a can, but like I said before, I don't have a tin opener at the minute, so I was looking for alternatives, and again these were like 30p, and I thought they'd be really good for just like pasta dishes and stuff like that. And they're literally 100% tomatoes, so I got 3 of those for £1 basically. Then we have some pesto, again with pasta, you can't go wrong really, can you? We've got Italian herbs, which are our favourite kind of seasoning, and like, I don't know what's in, oregano, thyme, basil, parsley, sage, pepper and bay leaf, just a bit of everything really. Can't go wrong, can you? We've got some baking powder, just in case I want to bake, but also this is really good for cleaning as well. They didn't have any just bicarbonate of soda, which I would normally buy, so I just got this instead. We have some fake Nutella, Lidl Nutella. This is 99p instead of £3, so, and it tastes just as good. This is in case we run out again and we have to turn bread into a meal, so that's that. We've got some spaghetti hoops with a pull ring, so I don't need a can opener for these. These are just for a meal during the week. We've got some tikka masala sauce and some korma. We add stuff to these, so they've got seasoning, but also we add like veg into these to make our curries. So we've got 3 of those. We'll probably use 1 each week, so we'll go through them within the month. Then we have my little treat in the cupboard. We have Lidl's hot chocolate, and we also have some marshmallows. I think I got the marshmallows from Home Bargains, just to go on the top. Just a little treat every now and again in the morning. We have poppadoms to go with our curries. We prefer having poppadoms to naan breads, so we've got 2 of those. I think they're like 70p each, so absolute bargain. Under here we have the pastries that I bought earlier today and ate one of. Absolutely delicious. We'll be continuing to eat those throughout the week. We have some vitamins from Lidl. We've got the strawberry ones and the orange ones just to stock up because we were completely out. I know they say like 3+ years, but I mean, I'm more than 3 years, so I can eat them, right? Then I also picked up some extra vitamin D in Asda because, you know, vitamin D is really good for trying to avoid getting poorly, and that is essential right now. We have some stock cubes. Now, I cook my pasta with a stock cube in and it tastes amazing, and I don't care if you tell me that that's disgusting, but honestly, if there's one thing you take away from this, cook your pasta with a stock cube and you will thank me later, because I could eat pasta just with this and nothing else on it. It tastes amazing. So got to stock up on those, stock up on the stock. We've got some, oh dear, we've got some Maggi So Juicy. You shove chicken legs into a bag and season them and leave them for an hour. This again is just like a really good meal for if we're busy, we can just shove it in and forget about it for an hour and then go back. Always good to have in the cupboard. We have, along that theme, we have a couple of mug shots, just because they were literally like 2 for £1. They're like in case we run out of everything kind of thing. And then we have the hygiene bits and bobs. We got some floss because I've been looking for some floss for ages. Home Bargains did me good, just some Oral-B. Usually we have the picks, but because they're like so unenvironmentally friendly, we've gone for the floss this time. We have some bleach for the toilet. I don't really like using chemicals in the house, but sometimes occasionally you've just got to use some bleach, especially because we have an old house and there's often damp, and the best way to get rid of damp is with bleach. It kills it. We've got some Dettol. This is like the main thing that I use to clean with. It's just an kills bacteria, antibacterial spray. Use it on everything, the toilet, the sink, the floor, just everything. It's really good. I would love it if they did bags so that I could replace what's in it and just keep the plastic. They might even do that actually. I need to look into it. Got some Alpecin. This is just a shampoo that my partner likes. He just likes the way it feels on his head. I don't think it does anything, and it's very expensive for what it is. I think that was like £8 or £9, which is ridiculous because it's not even the same. It's not even big. It's like 375ml. But you know, we aim to please in here. We've got some moisturising night cream. I use number 7, but my partner just uses whatever there is, so I try and get stuff up for him when it's on offer. So this was like £2, which is great. We have some deodorant. I like to use a roll-on, and this is really good. It's from Lidl. It's got no alcohol, and it's also got no, I don't think it has any metals in. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of one of the best nothing in it deodorants, and it stops you smelling for as long as you need it to. We've got some Imodium just in case, you know. Some Beecham's. Cold and flu season is well and truly here. We like the blackcurrant ones, so it's good to keep stocked up on these. Just some toothpaste because we're running out of toothpaste. We've got the charcoal one, and we've got a couple of toothbrushes as well. These I would like to change in the future. They're single-use toothbrushes that are electric, so they're very wasteful because you can get into them, but you kind of can't use them after you've opened the battery pack. It's a bit of a pain. So I want to look into getting a better toothbrush solution for us. And then we have one more thing, which is a Minky. I've never had one before, and I want to see if it'll last longer than the sponges that we've been using previously. This one was an offer because it's a Christmas one, so it was a bargain, and we'll see how we get on with that. That's all of our cupboard stuff, and now I'm going to show you snacks, and I don't want you to be outraged with me because I kind of went a bit overboard, so please be nice. So here we have our stash of snacks, and yes, I did go a little overboard today because I was spending, and you know how it is once you've got the card out of the wallet, then it doesn't like going back in. But a lot of this will be used for my partner's lunches at work or my lunches, and it'll take quite a while for us to get through all of these, but there are some naughties. Starting with this is a naughty, and this is a naughty, and these are a naughty, but the rest are kind of just general snacks for lunches and stuff. So we'll start with the crisps. I just had to try these. They're probably exactly the same, well, the same as a normal Cheeto, but twisted. So I just wanted to try them. Don't judge me, they were like 70p, so that's those. But then we've also got the packets of Cheetos and mini cheddars. These were an absolute deal. They were like £1.50 or something for 18 bags, and these were £1 too for 8 bags. So bargains. They'll be going in my partner's lunches, these for sure, and then I might have these with my lunch. I'm sure he'll take some of these as well to work. Then these are honey glazed ham Pringles, and I've never tried these. I've never heard of these. We are crisp connoisseurs in this house, so we had to give these a go, and I think they were £1, and anytime Pringles are under £1, you know I'm going to be there. And also recyclable packaging. I got some crunchies for my partner's lunches, some naughty dolly mixtures because I was shopping and hungry, never a good idea. We got some, these are kind of trying to be healthy snacks for lunches and for if we get bored at home, or, you know, trying to not go towards the crunchies for whilst I'm working at home. So these are gummies, they're vegan, they're kind of healthy-ish, made with fruit juice, I think. Yeah, no artificial colours or flavourings, so I thought they'd be good to grab of an afternoon. We've got some fruit rolls from Harvest Chewy, and these are one of your 5 a day, so why not pick them up? There's 6 in there for £1, so I thought that was quite good. We've got some yogurt flakes, 5 in a pack, just some bits of strawberry covered in yogurt basically. Again, reasonably healthy, but not quite, but you know, they're a kiddie snack, so I'll enjoy them. We got some of these sour raisins. Now I've seen these in America, but I've never seen these here, so I'm really excited to try these raisins that taste like strawberries. So they, again, about £1. There's 7 packs in there, so that'll last us at least a week or more. We've got these Bakewell fruit and peanut bars. I kind of thought of these for my partner because peanuts, there'll be a bit more protein in there, but I love a Bakewell tart, so I'm hoping these taste really good. Yeah, and then finally, these Nairn's dark chocolate chip oat biscuits. Again, these are an impulse. I just figured, why not try them? Less sugar, hopefully they taste nice. 45 calories a biscuit, less than £1 as well, so I just went for it. And that is all the snacks. So there's quite a bit, but at the same time, I think we're trying to keep it less sugary. We're trying to stay away from the crunchies and more fruit, so it's not that bad. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, while I was out, I picked up a new charger for the phone from Home Bargains. So this was, I think, £4, because it's one of the braided cables. It's a bit better than the Poundland ones. A new water bottle, and I also got just a pair of black leggings from Poundland because they're actually the best that I've found, which is crazy that Poundland does. Is it Poundland or Pound World? I think it's Poundland. The one that has Pep & Co. Anyway. So that is everything. I hope you enjoyed kind of looking at what a big shop for a minimalist but a realist looks like. It's not that different from a normal person's shop, but this is kind of a monthly shop rather than a weekly shop. So the stuff in this section that you saw first, that's our regular shop. So it's all like veg, bit of meat, and some cereal as well. That's our kind of weekly staples. Let me know what you think. Have I bought absolutely loads of food? Are you aghast that a minimalist is buying things in plastic packaging, single-use packaging? I'm a realist, so I try to be as minimal as I can, but I acknowledge the fact that it's not always going to be possible, especially on the budget that we're on. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I make new videos every week, and I'd love it if you gave this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe below as well to join my journey. You can also follow me on Instagram at @TheRealistMinimalist. I'll link it below for you. And that's about it for today. And I'll see you next week. Bye!